Everybody, this is Kim from Creating It Vintage by Kim. Let me just switch my glasses here and welcome on in. I decided to go live because I made, let's see, I need another pair, the cutest little bunny. And if you're watching replay, play hashtag replay in the comments. These ones aren't working either. I gotta wear my, oh wait a minute, I have another pair back here. Yes, I have to go through 50 million pair of glasses each day. No, my eyes. Whichever ones my eyes decide to choose. Okay, now I can read. So I got some wood bunnies from Sarah, Booksy and Button. You get 3. This one here. This one. And this one. And this is the one I'm going to do today. Let me put these ones back here. Okay, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it, so I already like painted it like a beige color. Hey Capri, I'm glad you caught me too. I decided to come on last minute because I made the cutest bunny I have to share with you guys. It's so simple. All you need is a wood bunny. And I got my 3 bunnies from Sarah, Booksy and Button, like I said, and then I ordered folk art chalk paint. It's called Summer Porch. It's a really pretty light yellow. Hi Tracy. And I absolutely love this color for Easter. Let me grab a paper towel here. And excuse the messy craft room still. I'm still in the process of cleaning the craft room, trying to organize things you can't organize. It's hard, and create. And I'm opening a booth, so I'm trying to figure out what goes to the booth, what stays. Oy, oy, oy. Anyways, this Summer Porch. Let me paint some of this on this bunny. Oh, it's beautiful. It is absolutely a stunning yellow. Isn't that pretty? It's like a neutral yellow. Does that make sense? All right, I want to get the sides of this. So how is everybody doing today? Welcome on in, everybody. And if you're not following me, I hope you give me a follow at Creating It Vintage by Kim. And I know the one time I was on live, I asked people what they were interested in, and they said bottles. So I'm playing around with the bottle here, and once I figure out what I like with it, we'll do one on a live. And all you need, guys, is any type of bottle. That's just an old wine bottle there. So if you guys want to create with me, there's so many ways to make bottles. Okay, so let's keep painting my bunny. I live in Pennsylvania, for those of you that don't know it, and it rained. Today it's snowing, and I wish it would have done that on Christmas Eve. Oh, Lord, the snowflakes were huge. It really didn't accumulate. It's cold, but they're huge and beautiful. And I've always said I would like that on Christmas Eve because it always snowed at Christmas and Christmas Eve here when I was a kid. It's good in Alabama. Taking it easy today. Capri, good. It's kind of what I'm doing, except it was between, well, I've been wanting to come live. I made this bunny yesterday. And I told my husband I have to show them what I did and how simple it is and how cute. So that's been on my mind. I have the cold air coming in. So some spots are drying quicker than others, but I'm okay with that. So it was between that or do the dishes right now. Need I say more? I'm not doing the dishes, but I have to do the dishes when I'm done. So maybe I should have done them before I came live so I wouldn't have to think about it. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, it's really better to get it done ahead of time when you have things that you don't want to do, because it feels really good to get it done. That's for sure. All right. Now I will paint the back of the bunny this yellow also. So, I got a mess here. Oh, I didn't even turn this on. Hold on. Let's dry him, and then we're going to flip him over and just do the back. Hi, Bellamy and Mercantile. How are you, my friend? Hi, Christina. I've been meaning to text you. In fact, right here on my page, text Christina. Oh, I've just been so busy. I was telling the girls I'm opening a booth for the first time. It's in, if you're in Pennsylvania, it's in Castle Shannon, and they have a lot of antique old buildings and antiques down there, and where you could go shop for your antiques. So there's one building, the lady needed more vendors, and yeah, I signed up, and I'm going to do it first time ever. So we're trying to get things for that, and it's cold, and there's nowhere else to paint. I bought this faux fireplace I'm going to put in there. You know, like the fireplace mantle. It's a smaller one. Hi, Rebecca. You would choose to craft before doing the dishes, yes. And I have to paint this. Anyways, it's like a oak wood. And I definitely need to paint this. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Rebecca. Did I say hi to you? I'm not sure if I did, but if I didn't, you get an extra hello. Let me make sure. Nope, not dry yet. Put my fingers right in it. I am having a good day, except I have to do the dishes when we're done. I told my husband, I know a lot of people have people come in and clean their house. Does anybody have a house cleaner that comes in and cleans their house? I've always thought of that. And I said, if she's not a crafter, she'll probably freak out if she saw this room. And I would have to clean up before she came. Linda, good afternoon. My dad once told me to do the job he disliked first. Then it's done and you can move on to more. Linda, absolutely right. I didn't do that today, so it's like haunting me. But if I did it before I came live, it would just be a relief to know it's done. And I'm just talking about washing the dishes, guys. They're down there waiting for me. I did make some sweet tea. We have a nice tea maker. And we have sweet tea in this house 24/7. 365 days a year. And I did make that before I came up here. So I'm just painting this bunny. It's called Summer Porch. I just ordered it off of Amazon. It is folk art. It's a beautiful yellow. Stunning yellow. And I'm just painting the back now. It's a chalk paint. Let me show you guys if you want to take a screenshot. And I'll be honest, it just showed up in my feed. And I'm like, I really think I like that yellow. It's kind of hard to tell, you know, online. Guys, should I give you a sneak preview of what we're making? Give me hearts if you want me to show you a sneak preview. What did you put on to dry? Rebecca, I'm not sure what you're asking. What did I put on to dry? Because right now all I did was paint my wood pieces. And I'm just drying it with my dryer here. You guys want me to give you a sneak peek? Look at this bunny. Oh! Is that not the epitome of Easter? Look at that bunny. Ah! That's what we're making now. That's a different bunny piece. It's thicker, and I said to my husband, I wish I knew where I got that bunny. I would have ordered more, because it does sit. These ones here are from Sarah, Booksy, and Button, and you get 3 of them. I showed you at the beginning. And let's get the back painted here. And it's a real simple project, so we won't be on long today. But this is something so easy for you guys to do. And if you get like even, I thought of doing one in, I wish I had the same size bunny, in light pink and a light blue, you know, because I like my neutrals, and a cream color. But this yellow just is beautiful. Okay, I think it's dry on the other side, yeah. So, let me put, well, we could paint these Jenga blocks. Let's just paint them while we're chit-chatting. I can paint them. Yeah. Well, I'll paint those after I get them on, because I think I'm going to put them on the back for this to stand up. Okay, make sure I didn't miss any other questions. So now I'm going to get my old favorite Distressed Oxide Vintage Photo in my little brush. And it really shows up. Let me show you on this yellow. Do you see that? Because usually Vintage Photo, I have to put it on a couple times. And this is an old Vintage Photo. In fact, I use it so much. When they were on sale, I bought another one, and it's sitting in there to open up. So I don't want to be in the middle of a project and not have it. I haven't needed to use it yet. Capri, you're pulling out your spring and Easter decorations this week. Me too. Oh, what am I drawing on the rabbit? This. Let me show you. Let me show you, Rebecca. I have a big piece of parchment paper, which is a mess because I have to clean up. These are just parchment sheets. And I got them on Temu. Pre-cut parchment brown. They're 23 by 33 centimeters, or 9.1 by 13 inches. You get 100, and I'll give you the code number. 6326418330. Let me hold that up. It's backwards, I'm sorry. You want to take a screenshot. And they're just little sheets, and I lay them down when I do a quick project. Especially, well, I got it all over the place. I'm going to use some, we'll call them sprinkles. Happy Sunday, Renee. And they're real, I mean, they're real nice. That's what I have. This big one I get from Sam's Club. I put underneath. And then that little one just really helps out. And I do have a glass thing under here on top of my table. Gosh forbid if I get my my little turntable, I'll have everything on here. Okay. A little bit more. And when it dries a little lighter. So sometimes I have to go back over it. Piece of hair there. Let me see. Okay, I think we're good. I'll show you. I'll show you the bunny. Okay. Oh, pretty yellow and the bunny. But you could do just like this. You could do all kind of stuff now. So yesterday, I thought to myself, what can I put on here? I had diamond dust. Let me show you. I had these little candles. And I diamond dusted this one. You know, these little tea lights. And then I used this for what I'm going to put on the bunny. Oh, you got Easter items. Some of you have them in your Hoosier cabinet. Oh, Cynthia. God love you. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Well, I'm having another sale coming up next Tuesday. And I'll post more about that. And I'm trying to make Easter things for that. This bunny was going to be in the sale, but I think I have to keep her. She's just so adorable. But I'm making more like her. I have to go out and get some more bunnies. Okay. Now, Hold, please. I am going to get my little piece of sponge that I cut up. And Mod Podge. Okay. So that's all we're going to do right now. So we painted and distressed. This is almost done here, this Mod Podge. And then I'm just going to Mod Podge all over it. Okay. And I'm pouncing. I don't want to smear it because you know that, the Distressed Oxide's water-based, which I love the fact that you could smear it and it gives you like a vintage old look. But I want to keep it like around the edges because you could still see it. All right. Renee, these bunnies I showed you at the beginning, and I'll show you again as soon as I'm done putting the Mod Podge on. I got these. There's 3 you get as a cutout from Sarah, Booksy, and Button. And these 3 are adorable. Okay, so Mod Podge everywhere, right? Then we're going to sprinkle the magic. And you ask, what is this? And I hope you have some. Do you know the bags of fake snow you get from the Dollar Tree? That's what this is. But it has the shimmer of little pinks and blues in it. Oh, so cute. Because I did it, those little candles with the diamond dust. And it's pretty, but it's just plain. This makes it look like Easter. Okay, so let me look at this. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness, I love it, love it, love it. Hi, Celebrations Creations. Please tell me your first name so I can say it. And if you guys see a blue follow button, and you're not following that person, give them a follow, please. But that's what this is. I didn't even realize I had this. Let me set this aside. Put this back in the container. Because I went to grab this, and I thought it was my diamond dust. Because my diamond dust is kind of in the same container. And it was this, and it was like, it was meant to be. All right, so we're going to let our bunny dry over here. And you can see little sprinkles of mostly like pink and the yellows. Oh, gosh, so cute. All right. And we're going to we'll distress the sides a little bit more too a little later. All right, you stay there, stay there. Let's make our bow. So, of course, I need my bow tabra. Is this one? Yeah, this is long enough. Okay. So let me move this bunny. This is what I mean. I need to clean up my desk if you can only see what I'm working around. Oh my God, Diane. It's about time you joined us, girlfriend. Diane's my cousin and neighbor. Ryan's on here. You guys could chit chat. How Ryan? My son's Ryan, and he's on here. And I ordered this a long time ago from Amazon, but this reminds me of Easter. So we're going to use some of this in our bow. And it's kind of stiff. I didn't think I'd ever use this. But before I put that down, I want a base. A little bit more of a base. Here it is. Sorry. And this is just vintage ribbon. I'm going to put down. Yes, Capri, it's so iridescent, and that's what makes it look Eastery. I mean, just beautiful. Instead of just the regular shimmer. But it was So now we're going to have to investigate if you don't have the little snow packets from Christmas, which is what it is. I'm going to have to investigate and see what else you could buy. But that's what I used. And you can, I bet you if you just look where the sparkle stuff is in the craft stores, it would be there. Any type of iridescent type sparkles. All right. And this is a little stiff, but it's so cute. All right. Let me just snip this right now. Okay. I'll just put that little piece in there. All right, now the next piece is I do want my seam binding. You have a bag of that snow capri, good. It's all you need. And let the magic begin. This is just different browns of seam binding I bought on Etsy. And my cabin scraps is the place on Etsy I buy different colors. My cream color, this came in different neutral colors. So this one's a little cream here. But normally I buy white seam binding and coffee stain it. Coffee stain it because I use it all the time. And I've said before, it's so expensive. So to just get like little different colors, and then if you like a certain color, you could buy more of it, you know. Reckless Vintage is in the house. Welcome. We're making our beautiful little bunny. Decided last minute to come on. Been dying to show you guys. And this was here's our bunny that I made yesterday. But wouldn't it look cute in like a light pink, a light blue, a light green, even lavender? And you know I don't like colors. But this yellow just speaks to me. Really like it. All right, so let's put maybe a little darker brown in this one. I'm going to have to order another pack of just neutrals because these are beautiful just to kind of add a touch of color in here. You could add all the Easter colors if you have, sometimes on Etsy when you're buying these, like little packets like this, it's very much worth it. These were all neutral colors, but I bet you they have Christmas. I bet you they have Easter. And I bet you all the Easter colors would look adorable. I just thought of that right now. But I think this bow is my way of adding back my neutrals to my bunny. But I do need to get some more seam binding. I'm running low. It's been a long time since I've ordered it, but I have to crinkle and coffee stain too. See, I would have a row of them in different colors. Like the marshmallow peeps, I know. And I think Capri, they have wooden pieces that are like the marshmallow peeps. So you could just put this technique on them. Okay, let me squish it down. Flip it over here. All right, let's trim this. Okay. Let me fluff out my bow. Sometimes I'll trim it before I put it on, and sometimes I wait, because sometimes these little pieces hanging off kind of looks cute on it. So it just depends. All right, so let's get our bunny. All right, I think these are too long. So I've always said if you make a bow and it's too long, don't worry about it. Just trim the bow and trim it. And it's like you can put little tails in there instead of the loopy loop. That's all. And you really don't want them oops, I want that straight. Okay. And you do not want them trimmed the same size. Like, I think I did that the same size by mistake. Maybe a little off of here. Okay, I think I like it. Put some there and here. All right, this is what we have so far. Okay, so cute. Then I have a lot of these flowers. They came in smaller sizes too, which I love. And I love the big ones. Oh, she knows. Got them at Hobby Lobby and coffee stained them. And that's what we're using for our little bunny tail. Now this one, some more are more round than others, and some are a little more oval. Let's see here. Yeah, that one's a little more oval. This is a little more round, and I think that's the one I want. I put glue on it like it'll never come off. Ouch. So there's our little bunny tail. Minus the glue strings. And then this has a little lace coming out, which you could trim or leave like it is. I'm just going to trim it a little rounder because I don't like square corners. And that way it makes it look a little bit more older. You know, like you haven't cut the square out. Okay, so we have so far. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna get a vintage button on this one. Now this one here I made, it came out fluffy in the middle of the bow. So I didn't put a button or anything on it, but this one's kind of flat. I'm gonna show you in the middle. So I have to put something there, and I am gonna put a little button, vintage button on there, of course. Oh, Renee, thank you for spreading the vintage. Well, I see the button I want, and it's probably not going to come out. I love cream buttons, and I love, perfect, when they look old and like kind of yellowy tinted. Love it. Love it. All right, so let me put our button on, and I'll show you. Oh my God, these are just too cute. Okay, now we need to make a little tag, and we're about to accept the Jenga blocks. So now with this, you could put holes in it, hang it. You could add this to a piece of wood. You know, like if this was your decoupage piece, instead of a wooden piece, you could put this on a frame. Even if it came off the sides, that would be cute too. Actually, that would be really cute. But I think I'm going to use some Jenga blocks so this can stand up, and then I'll paint them. Of course, I need glue, a glue stick here. Let me see how many Jenga blocks I actually need. And when I start this, I do start it with it just standing. So I get them at the right. I don't want to lay that down flat. Okay. Another one on. There we go. I'm kind of tilting it a little. Okay, I might need A third one. Let's put a third one on for good luck. And then we'll paint it. Yeah. That just seems to hold it much better when I do it this way. I don't know how everybody else does it. That's how I kind of do it. And then I set it up. And then let's say it isn't that stable. I'll add more down there. Choose Joy Crafts and Creations. Welcome. Welcome. You guys like this so far? So that's all I have is 3 Jenga blocks back here. Like I said, you can apply this to anything. Picture frame. Another one you could put a half spindle down here in the front or the back of it to stand up. And remember these, let me show you. Then we'll make the tag. I got this one. Look how cute this one's going to be. This one. And this one. His little ear broke. I glued it back on, but she's sending me a replacement. All these 3 bunnies from Sarah Booksy and Buttons. So I'm going to do all kind of... This one I might put on a picture frame. I'm not sure. So if you want this one I just made, that's where I got this. And it is kind of similar to the one we made earlier. They're so cute, aren't they? Okay, let's make our little tag. Now, on that tag, I just put a little heart. What do I want on this tag? I buy these little round tags and coffee stain them. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Capri. Let's take off this. Like I said, it's not a... excuse me. It wasn't going to be a long craft today, but I had to share this with you. Oh, yeah, right there. And there's not much room to put a lot. What should I put on our tag? It's a small tag. Like, I don't even think Peter would fit. Or it might just fit. Wait a minute, guys. Sorry, I have to stand up and get these. Remember these stamps that click together? Let's use those. Then we'll see if it fits. But any suggestions on what I should put on my tag? And you could put Easter, but hop. Okay, love it. Hop it is. It's funny, I come on live and I can't think of any words. Okay, here's H. Oh, and maybe I could put a date underneath it, like 1826. I'm telling you what. Excuse me. If you put a date on something, people love that. I love the look of that. Just makes it old looking, doesn't it? Oh, look, we had this already spelled out, cuddly, for our other bunnies we did. I sold those. Of course, last one with the letters. There's the P. All right. All right, there's my hop, and let's make a date on there too. Like 18. I don't even know where I get these numbers at, but 18, because my birthday is on the 18th of this month, so I keep going to 18, I think, subconsciously. Oh, 1876. How about that, guys? 76. Okay. And H-O-P. All right, hop. What's nice with these, you know they're going to fit. I should do them like that. Okay, let's get, I have been using on these, instead of like black ink, I've been using coffee archival ink. It's a darker brown, a couple browns, and it kind of blends a little better with the neutrals. Like the black kind of is a little too harsh. Let's see. Oh, here it goes. I've never done it this way before, but well, the 1876 didn't fit all the way, but it's cute. Real cute. Yep, perfect. Those letters came out bigger than what I thought. Okay, let's put that back here. Right there. Let's put all these in here before I get glitter stuck inside the letters. These letters are so much fun. And like I said, I bought 2 packs because sometimes there's 2 O's or 2 E's in a word, and it's in the middle of the word. It makes it easier. They're not that expensive. I got this on Amazon. There we go. Hot. Now, if you want, you could add a nose, an eye. You could have made, I could have put a little pink under there. You know how I distress the sides? I have like pink distress oxide I could have put in the ears. So many different things. And I love the little rose for the little, you can use a pom-pom. But there's my little bunny. And we did the Jenga blocks in the back. Let's stand up. Do you guys want me to do another one? Let's do a pink one. Let's just do a pink one. Okay. Let me look. Oh, I would love chicks or ducks. Those are so cute for Easter. Okay, this is Pink Cloud. Let's use it. Pink Cloud, and this, no, let's use this one. See the difference? This one's barely pink, and this is Pink Cloud. Barely pink. I know you got, which one should I use? Barely pink, Pink Cloud. Barely pink, Pink Cloud. You guys tell me while I get my bunny ready. And we're going to do this one here. And we're going to do exactly the same thing we did with the yellow one. And if you guys, yeah, I'm cleaning this old brush out. And my, probably the worst thing to do, but this brush has seen its day. All right, let's put a little bit on here and see. Barely Pink, Denise, Pink Cloud. I got one of each. You like the name. All right, let me see. I've been using these for a while. All right, this is Pink Cloud. I'm going to have to put a couple coats if I use that Pink Cloud. Grab another one here. This looks more pink. Barely pink. I can't see my barely pink. And the Pink Cloud looks orange, doesn't it? Barely pink. Another barely pink. All right, let's do barely pink. I mean, I do have other pinks, but let me see if I can get the lid on. There we go. Oh. Okay, let's wipe that off. All All right, we're going to use Barely Pink by Folk Art. Okay. And I think we're going to need 2 coats. I am down to the bottom of this. I'm going to have to get some more of this too. Yeah, I think we made the right choice. Whoops. Get the little... Add a darker pink share into the Barely Pink. What do I have? I do have my pinks behind me. In trying to organize my room on Amazon, you know how you hang off the door and they have like the clear things that you can hang stuff in, put stuff in? Does that make sense? I can't even talk today. Anyways, I got one to hang my paints in, and they're over there. But the pink I didn't move yet. Okay, so let's do 2 coats of this. Okay, Sharon, and if it's not dark enough, we'll find another pink. And I'm getting little, like, globs of things, and I think because it's old. But we're going to put the sparkle on top of it. It won't matter. Ooh, there's a big gulp there. Okay. Hey, Vicky. Vicky, did you move in yet? Vicky's moving in the same area that I am, but she has stuff in a lot of boutiques. I'm going to try to start moving things over this week. But I was telling the girls I bought a faux fireplace mantle. And I don't have room in the garage to paint it. It's too heavy for me to carry down to the basement. I'm waiting for a nice day so I can paint it. I wouldn't have painted like a chippy white, which I will take pictures and show you guys. I've never painted something that big, to be honest with you. Has anybody here painted furniture? I'm not, I admire people that do furniture, but I have a couple pieces I want. I have a grandmother's clock I want to paint and take over there because it's pretty ugly. But I think once it's painted like white and chippy, it would be beautiful, and it works, and it's so cute. Hi, Natalie. Welcome, sweet friend. So if you're just joining, these are the wooden pieces from Sarah, Booksy, and Button. This was our first bunny we just made. And now we're making a pink one. Alright, let's get this dry. I think you guys will be happy with this pink. It's still drying. And I think up here, let me show you up to the yellow. We're just comparing colors. So you could really see, it's almost like a light mauve pink. Like a, you know what I mean? Like a rose. Let me get that paint out of there. Get a little paintbrush here. There we go. I'll use that one too. Almost dry, and we'll put another coat on and we'll go from there. Natalie, you painted furniture. Is it hard? Can you give me any helpful hints? I am going to paint a faux fireplace I bought for the booth that I'm going in. And it's a small one. It's not really an old vintage one. It's a small one. It's probably like, it's up to here. Yeah, I need new paint. And anyways, I want to paint it white and chippy. So just don't judge me with my paint job on this bunny. Please. The paint's old. I'm going to paint the edges while we're on it. It's giving me grief. But we're covering it. It's easy to paint furniture. You did your kitchen cabinet, Sharon. Oh, God love you. Listen, my husband would never let me paint my kitchen cabinets, but I would love to. We built our house. I'll have to show you. I'll have to make some food thing one day and show you my kitchen. But we had our kitchen cabinets made by a cabinet maker from Ohio that did all kind of vintage, I lost for words. He recreated vintage pieces. So we got like some vintage pieces by him. He's very popular. His name was D.T. Smith. And he made our kitchen cabinets in an island. But the problem is I was young and pregnant back then. I didn't know any better. They were beautiful, but they were more wood pieces, not for like when you have grease flying around and stuff, So it's hard to get, I finally found a product to get some of the grease off without taking the stain. And then by the dishwasher, half the stain's coming off. My husband's like, they look old and vintage that way. I'm like, to me they look messy, but like anything else, it should look. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Thank you for the encouragement, my dear. And get a sip of iced tea here. All right. I'm going to have to buy some more Barely Pink. I do think this is pink enough. Crackle finish on your wood cabinets in the 80s. Wow. Oh, I bet you they were beautiful. You should put a picture. Oh, I'm hot. On my page in where we share all our pictures in the vintage room. It's free, and I would love to see them. I would love to see them, Sharon. And if you guys painted any furniture, if you guys put it in the vintage room, I would love to see them done. Give me some inspiration. Like the grandmother's clock probably is about this, a little higher than me. No, it's not. I fib. It's shorter than me, so it comes up to here on me. It's so adorable. But it's so ugly. I can't wait to paint it. The grease came through in your cabinets now. I know, because there's no finish on mine at all. None. So if you don't appreciate old and worn, like my family's all modern, believe it or not. I think I got the old vintage from my grandparents. And they're just like, Kimberly, you should paint those. And I'm like, first of all, my husband would never let me paint them. But second of all, they still look nice, I mean, and there's some. Hi, sweet friend. Let me see if I say this right. Clifton's Crafty Queso. Whoop, whoop. Welcome. Welcome. I said it right. Hey, Capri. Oh, I know. I don't fry often either, but the other problem is, and I didn't think about this either when we were building. They should have thought of this. I have my stove. I don't have a fan. They put this beautiful wooden piece with these vintage glass in it. It's adorable looking. But that's about it. It's not functional, Not functional at all. Okay. Let me see. We're almost dry here to add the magic. You still love them? Yeah. I found a product that took a lot of the grease off that did not ruin like the wood stain. All right, so let me pour a little bit more Mod Podge, and let's fancy her up. I'm just going to do it this way, I think. All right. Just have a sponge here. I'm just spreading it out. Make sure you get to the edges of this cute bunny. And the wind's coming in the window. I'm making sure I'm trying to get this before it dries. Okay. Now let's sprinkle. It just looks like Easter. Guys, and remember, this is the fake snow that you get in the dollar store at Christmas time. But I'm sure there's iridescent sparkle you could buy. All right, let's shake it off. Let's see if I'm missing any big spot. Here, and a little bit on this Tootsie. Okay. Look how cute the pink is now. Ooh. The shared page is featured right on top, Natalie. It's called The Vintage Room. And that's a page where everybody could put everything they make in there, and we're all just sharing all our creativity with each other. And it's just on the top featured. I think on my link tree, I have my Telegram. Join my Telegram's free, and I have the Vintage Room. Just those three. All right, so I'm not going to put them side by side until we make our bow. Let's finish this one. So cute. Okay, let's make our bow. And we are going to do naturals, I think, just like the yellow one. And then we'll hold them side by side. Where did I put that other lace, guys? Oh, if you could only be in my craft room here. I just had that roll of lace. There's these two. Ah, here it is. Found it. The Vintage Room. Yeah, thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Denise. Oops. All right, let's get some of this lace off of here. And now, I was going to, and I totally forgot because I was so excited they were cute. I was going to put some of these dried flowers on it, too. I don't think I need to. I mean, it would add more substance to it. Let me see here. I want to pull it. Okay. And then I'm getting back my neutrals. I see buying in here, different colors. Yes, ma'am. It's going to look cute. I can hear the trucks across the street. All right. That color, I'm going to put this one in there. I think my husband's home from work. And I didn't do the dishes yet. Oops. Oh, Peggy, you got the snowman. You love him. Oh, good. He was one of my favorites. And I don't know how I got that piece of material on him. I'm glad you love him. That made it look like the scarf, but it fit perfectly. Cynthia, I don't think I did get your messages. I will look when we're done here, because I've had the grandkids over, and we were over my mom's the other day, and I kind of just took a little chill from all the social media for a little bit. Sometimes I just need to do that, don't you guys? And really, it's healthy to do that. So I will look for sure. And like I said, I am having a sale coming up on Tuesday, and I will, not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. This Tuesday is my birthday. I'm going to be 66. Can you believe it? I cannot believe the years are climbing up like that. Oh, you know what, guys? We forgot our little rickrack. And I didn't know where this began and ended, so I just keep cutting pieces out of it. I'm taking this out, because I want those two on top, so we'll redo it again. I will double check, Cynthia, absolutely. Okay. Why these are getting smaller instead of bigger. Okay. Now I feel better. I knew something was missing from that bow. I couldn't figure out what. What is everyone having for dinner? Oh, thank you, Renee. Everybody's coming over. My kids, my grandkids. So that's all I need. That is all I need. Thank you. Forget what I was saying. Oh, I knew something was missing. It was that rickrack. That really makes a difference. And it is really pretty in the Easter bows. Okay, so I just made another neutral bow for the pink bunny. You could add different colors. I was even going to add like a light green moss I have, because I have different like green colors for from Christmas, but I just left it neutral. I just didn't want to play with the different colors, because I thought if somebody was interested in it, in this, and they wanted them to all like coordinate, I'd have to put green in all of them. Okay, let's see. So cute. You know, I don't get like this with all my stuff, but when I think it's cute. Oh, look at this. Look how adorable. And I don't think he needs a button. I need some more Jenga blocks, so this one can stand up. We need the bunny tail, and we need a tag. So what should we put? I don't know, Sharon, what's 39? I don't know what you mean. So let's put our little bunny tail on. Let me grab a piece. Glad I have a lot of this. The glue strings. All right, and I'm gonna, that little lace that comes out, I'm just trimming the corners a little because I don't like the straight corner of it. That's all I'm doing there. Yes, ma'am. Your bunny tail is cute. This doesn't say shabby chic, really. You know, I like all this shabbiness. I like vintage. Hi, Cynthia's Craft Sensations. Welcome. Welcome, sweet friend. All right, so, let's get our tag out. I think on this one, I don't know why I saved those, because I'll probably never use them. Let's just put hop on this one. This one says bar. I thought that was my hop. Oh, you know what? It's in the other bag. Remember I told you about two of these in case you need two O's or whatever. It's over here. Here it is. And then we'll put the Jenga blocks together, and then we'll have the two. I even have a carrot. I have those carrots and eggs I could do with them, but hop. I'll show you that one in a second here. I'll keep them in our separate bags. Hop. Oh, my birthday age, Sharon. Yeah, I wish it was 39. God love you. I think like I'm 39. But I'm not. My bones are telling me I'm 66. I'll be 66. Can you believe that? I don't know if I want to cut this, but you can't see my... Trim it a little. Okay. You can see where it says hop. Okay. Trust me, you can see it. Can you? Well, if that stays over there. I think I need a button on this one. I didn't think I was going to, but this is a loose piece. I'm going to put... Wait a minute. I can go back and forth because I have this button jar sitting in front of me. And yes, a pink button would look cute, but you know me, I gotta go with my neutrals. That's too white. Okay, that's the one I was looking at because it had a piece of thread in it. And you know, I like my thread and my buttons. Oh, this is a nice sturdy button. Yes. Love it. All right, let me put this back up. And I'm gonna there we go. Okay, much better. All right, so let's put the Jenga blocks on the back. And we'll stand them both up by each other. One. Two. And like I said, if I need to add more blocks to it to make it sturdy, I'll do that after the live. I'll play around with it. All right, just don't want to miss anybody's comments. And like I said, these wood pieces, you get 3 bunnies from Booksy and Button. From Sarah. And look at these 2 little guys. Look. Are they not adorable? Give me some hearts if you like them. And see how I kept the bows in the neutral colors. So I got my neutral in there. And I think that's what makes them so sweet. For me, anyways. Now, when you do it, you might want to add pinks and greens and purples and all the Easter colors on there would look beautiful in a bow. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Okay, so I hope, and here's the jingle box in the back. I just have 3 on each side. And this one I might have to play with a little. I'm not sure. But they're standing up pretty good. And they're adorable. Thank you for joining me, guys, today at the spur of the moment. I'm glad you guys love them. Okay, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I can answer them. I can answer them later. But, yep, I'm going to go show my husband. And he'll probably say, well, what's to eat? You know how men are. And that's about it. So, God bless. Thank you guys for joining me today. Love you all. Okay, bye-bye.